Ramadan isn't just about abstaining from food and drink. There are behaviors we consciously or unconsciously engage in that can prevent us from receiving any reward at all for our fast. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Welcome to Islamic Lens. Today I'm going to talk about something crucial for us as Muslims during Ramadan: mistakes that can nullify our fasting rewards. These are common pitfalls that many of us fall into, often without even realizing it. If you're interested in spiritual growth, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your support helps us bring more valuable content to you. Ramadan is a blessed time for spiritual renewal, self-reflection, and getting closer to Allah. It's a month where we strive to purify our souls and seek forgiveness for our past sins. But sometimes, we get so caught up in the physical act of fasting that we overlook the spiritual aspects. We must remember that fasting is not just about not eating or drinking. Let's dive into what Ramadan truly is. Ramadan is a time for deep spiritual connection and self-discipline. When the new moon appears in the sky, we know Ramadan has begun. This sighting marks the start of a month filled with blessings and opportunities for spiritual growth. It's the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, and the date changes every year. Ramadan is a time to feel closer to Allah and to show kindness to everyone. Acts of charity and generosity are highly encouraged during this month. The Quran, our holy book, was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, during this month. This makes Ramadan even more special and significant for us. During Ramadan, we wake up early for suhoor, and then fast from sunrise to sunset. We recite the Quran, pray in congregation, and engage in acts of charity to stay connected to our faith and community. But remember, Ramadan isn't just about abstaining from food and drink. There are behaviors we consciously or unconsciously engage in that can prevent us from receiving any reward at all for our fast. Mistake number 1, not observing Salat. Ramadan is a time for spiritual growth, and observing Salat, prayer, is essential. It's a pillar of Islam, which means it's mandatory by Allah. But sadly, some of us neglect this vital aspect, even during Ramadan. We abandon the important deed that Allah would question us about on the Day of Judgment. Allah won't ask you about these voluntary deeds. Allah won't ask you about the Taraweeh. Allah won't ask you about the Sadaqah, but He will question you about your Salat. Neglecting Salat is a serious offense that can waste our efforts. It's crucial to maintain our daily prayers to ensure our fasting is accepted. Fasting alone isn't enough. We must prioritize our Salat. Mistake number 2 is engaging in backbiting, gossiping, and engaging in haram that Allah has prohibited. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever does not leave false testimony, lying, gossiping, and acting with ignorance, Allah has no need of him leaving his food and drink." Tirmidhi. We might focus so much on not eating and drinking that we forget to guard our tongues. Mistake number 3 is consuming un-Islamic content. This can distract us from our spiritual goals and lead us astray. We often think that just because we're fasting, we can do whatever we want during our free time. However, Ramadan is about practicing self-restraint. We should not simply do what we want. We should strive to follow what Allah has ordained. The Quran states, "And of mankind is he who purchases idle talk," that is, music, singing, etc., to mislead men from the path of Allah. By avoiding these common mistakes, we can fully embrace this blessed month and earn the rewards of Allah. Thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more enriching content. Assalamu alaikum.